Hello, everyone out there on the internet. I'm Jack of all trades, and here we are for My Hero Academia, Boku no Hero Academia, Season 5. And this is episode 21. Episode 109 overall. Revival Party? On with the My Villain Academia arc. Last episode was really good. I'm ready to just plow on through this arc, get more of it. Annoyingly, my reaction to episode 18 and episode 19 have both been getting repeatedly blocked in copyright claims. So, I've resolved that bit, and then they claim the next bit, and they claim the next bit, and they claim the next bit, and they go back and claim that bit again. Sort of the crucial moment of episode 19 with the Shirakumo reveal keeps getting claimed, so I think I'm just gonna have to delete those videos and re-upload them, having drastically played with the audio and video, because I want to keep those up. The Shirakumo episode especially, and I'm still really proud of that thumbnail for episode 19. But alas, having problems with them, so I will be re-uploading those, and it would mean the world if you would go play them in a separate tab. You can mute them, whatever, chuck a like on it, just to help those re-uploads do well, because I hate having to re-upload things. I'd much rather sit for a week toiling away trying to get rid of these copyright claims to keep the original up, but I'm kind of being forced to take these down and re-upload a more heavily edited version, which sucks, and I'm sorry about that, but looks like that's the way that's going to be for these two episodes. Thanks Goosey Grower for letting me know it's safe to start reading the manga again in tandem with the show. Alas, all my copies of My Hero Academia are down in my storage unit in Bristol, in a different country from me at the moment, so I've not really got access to them, and I'm not going to buy multiple copies of them. That said, actually, I did grab... I totally forgot this was coming out, but I've got volume 11, the penultimate volume of Vigilantes now. Haven't read it. I might do a video on it, or I might just do that for the final volume. I don't know. Let me know if you'd be interested in, or what you'd be interested in me doing with Vigilantes. I wouldn't do like a live reading or anything, because I'm a bit dyslexic, so doing that live wouldn't work out too great. I really enjoy Vigilantes, so if anyone has any ideas for content I can make off that in the coming year, let me know in the comments below. And I'm very curious for this volume because we have our leads. Knuckle Duster. Mirako, seemingly? And is that Kendo Rappa from the Shie Saigai? What's going on here? I'm looking forward to reading that and finding out what's going on there, and also with the main story and everything almost being over. Again, it's volume 11 and then volume 12, and that's me finished with Vigilantes. Yep, that finished with that tangent. Okay, here we go. Episode 21. 3. Oh, there's an advert. This one is Funimation running adverts. Is that new, or is that just the first time I'm seeing this? 3, 2, 1, play. Da, 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 da. Okay. Destro, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. I wonder if that's a... Well, I don't imagine it'll be too recent, because that was a long time ago. Oh, okay. Interesting. It's alright. I assume that person they found was Jiren, and then we'll go to where we just left off. My Villain Academia. Okay. I'm glad for that little formal explanation of what occurred with the original Destro. Because again, and I'm glad sort of how early on that was seeded, back with Gentle Criminal. Another advert? Oh my god. Why am I getting a Fortnite advert in the middle of this? Four adverts in a row. Is this a joke? Your Village, I'm not shopping at you anytime soon. Oh, now back to the theme song. What was that? Oh, is that what these little yellow blips are on the timeline? Oh. Oh, Funimation, no, honey, no. Oh. No one else. Merry-go-round, rolling around. Okay, it's a good enough song to put a smile back on my face, but that is gonna be really annoying. Especially for Attack on Titan. Oh, if those adverts... If I'm gonna get like... What, if that was 4 adverts to that first blip? There's 1, 2, 3, 4... There's 4... Am I gonna have to sit through, what? 16 adverts every episode of anime I watch? That's a big no. Deka City. Okay. Tomura and bring up. Oh, and Toga's got the Vanguard Action Squad's hood and stuff on. Slide and go? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, why? Do they run this whole city? Oh, wow. Huh. Oh, okay. Mini bosses. Wow. Okay. Okay. Insta-death. Oh, hence why the news... oh, hence why the news reported this as... Was it a protest or a riot or something? Hmm. They've done their research. If we're getting some... I think we are due for some Toga backstory. Lots of interesting designs. It was one of those guys like a spray bottle and he had to pull the thing to fire. Okay. Why was no one watching her? She was serious there. They're ready to just destroy this entire city. Curious. Landmine. Yoshikage Kira! She's a killer queen! Gunpowder gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam! Okay. What does that mask do? We never saw her, like, use that part of it, so is she just able to direct... Is she drinking this? In which case she can shapeshift to look like any of them? Oh! Oh, wow! Yikes! Okay. These guys are a huge threat. If Toga wasn't such a popular character, I'd be concerned she's about to die here. Was that Midoriya? Himiko Toga. Adverse. Okay. Advert 1 of 5? Oh my god. I'm taking out the headphones, I'm not listening. Ugh, that's... But yes, Toga backstory, please. Her quirk, very, very powerful, and with an army and soldiers willing to kamikaze themselves for you, quite the busted ability. I'm curious. Haha, her name. I don't imagine they're going to do much with this because this is seemingly just this arc that we're going to have the Metal Liberation guys be opponents for the league at least. But it was something that I pondered back with JoJo Part 4, where it was how long do Kira's bombs last? Could he have just walked around town touching... Killer Queen has already touched that doorknob. Boom, blow up. But could he, tables and chairs, just detonate things all over the town? Or was it only sort of immediately? Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Her parents. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yes! That company, Denton Rat or something, making those support items. That's pretty much what I guessed for Toga's backstory. Because it is, again, the League are very much people... Oh. Forced into this by society as a result of their quirks and everything. She has some of the Chacos. Wow. This is really sad. Oh! That's new. Right? That's... Okay, Toga just became absolutely busted. Yeah. Okay, whoa. Toga was always a threat because of that quirk. Whoa. The epic music, oh. And did that kill Curious? Yeah. I think it's after 4 days without sleep you start hallucinating. Glitchy. I'm loving they've brought back Tomura using these video games, video game terminology. Oh, is that his big sister? Was that stylized, or did he literally only need to touch one of them to disintegrate all of them? Like if they were all touching each other. Yeah. Okay, no. Are the League all getting boosts here? Ooh. Yes, who's this? I don't think we've even seen this person yet. I like this guy's sort of calm voice, despite doing all this craziness. Adverts, Fortnite adverts. It's advertising Fortnite to me. This is going to be such a pain in editing, because there's no way I'm going to get adverts the same length in what I'm recording to be able to, yeah. 2 of 5 adverts. Toga being able to mimic the quirks of those whose blood she ingests. I assume it's going to be similar to Monoma on that, actually, so she wouldn't be able to use stockpile type quirks. Those would be a blank for her. But is this just... Like, it seems like that was kind of out of nowhere. That wasn't something she was training to be able to do or anything. And then, like, Shigaraki disintegrating people without even having to touch them. Huh. That's going to be quite a problem for the heroes. Dabi, we've got a fire versus ice battle here, so unless this is... It's like incredibly cold ice. Oh, okay. Okay, so he's not like creating ice like Shoto is an ice bender. Dabi's over there, Shigaraki and Spinner together. Oh, yeah, to tie up his mask back during the Saikai. Yeah, you got twice mad. I like they're calling it meta abilities. Why is this just Oh, seeing his mouth through the mask. Oh. I was gonna say, they've just copy pasted the same guy there. Oh. Skeptic. Okay. So it's like Mummy being able to animate things with his bandages. This guy can animate things into people because he's anthropomorphizing. I can never pronounce that word. Things. Roll credits. Okay. With 2 episodes into My Villain Academia, this has been really good. I can see why everyone was so upset they changed the order of things. Oh. Again, 2 episodes in, this is the best arc of the season. Again, I really enjoyed the 1A versus 1B. I know a lot of people didn't, but I really liked that arc. This arc's beating it. This is really, really good with only 2 episodes. And because I don't know how long this arc is gonna be, I was expecting the Mental Liberation Army to just last this week, but in which case Curious is probably dead from that fall. But equally, you know, someone could have caught her, and anyone else could have saved her from falling there. Because, as a testament to her quirk, there's a JoJo's character who's a villain for that entire part, and that's his ability, his stand, so having that be a one-off power, given how busted strong it is, feels like a little bit of a waste, but equally it can be a case of we need to write this character out of the story because they're too strong. With Curious. And then I need to double check that other guy's name. I don't want to see the preview. And I love how long and gangly I often draw myself like that, because I'm me. I'm long. Oh! Depending on how long this guy sticks around for, this is a potential cosplay. Tall, skinny guy with really long hair. Skeptic. Skeptic is his code name. And it's anthropomorph. Anthropomorph. Because you anthropomorphize things. Anthropomorphic. I don't know why I always struggle with that word. I just always have for some reason. So actually, I hope he doesn't stick around too long because I'm going to hate having to pronounce that quirk. He can change things that are about the same size as people, like fridges and desks, into puppets. And into puppets being into puppets that look like people, seemingly. I'm curious how Twice is going to get out of this situation, because it feels like he's going to have to sort of overcome his trauma here. And given he can make duplicates out of dirt and mud, he could very easily overwhelm these guys. And it also means we don't have to feel bad about killing them, because they're fridges and desks. Really good episode. I don't imagine we're going to get much more Toga backstory than that. I was expecting to get it in the form of a flashback, a solid jump back, here's the story, back to present. But instead we just got newspaper headlines, I'm talking about this, asking you questions about it, and then a few images of a news report of Toga's old classmates, and Toga seemingly killing that bird. I imagine it flew into a window. Everyone's had that happen before. That bird flies into your window and falls to the ground. Is sort of struggling. And you can either nurse it back to health, or you can be Toga and go, "Oh, it's a really cute bird," and just drink its blood. And then at graduation at middle school, she took a straw, killed people, and was drinking their blood. Wow. I do want to jump back and check, because that looked like Midoriya. Did they go to the same school? I feel like we would. I feel like that would have come up before if that was the case. And I will go back because I know I probably missed something important in the subtitles there just because so much was happening. Oh yeah, the support item from Denton Rat, I believe. Gauntlet brick thing. This uses to block, and then Curious Flattener. I don't know if that's the support item or support item helping her quirk, or how exactly that works. There's a very Bakugo-esque thing there. Oh, I hope she sticks around actually, so we can get a bomb versus bomb battle between her and Bakugo. Okay, I'm struggling to find it again. There's a guy that looked a bit like Midoriya. Now, granted, we've had that before with the guy at the. It could be him, I guess, the Quake quirked guy from Miss Joke's class. But yeah, the League are basically just stalling here. They're just. The plan is keep these guys fighting until Gigantomachia can come in and wipe the floor with everyone and try and get Jiren. Rescue Jiren. So, while it is fighting life and death, trying not to be killed here, the League's ultimate goal here is stall. Stall for time. Which, as we established back at the start of the season with the 1A versus 1B, the fight with that ended in Pony Sunatori and Mezzo Shoji, stalling for time is a perfectly valid strategy. So with that, I've been Jack of all trades. This was a really good episode. The urge to just binge these is strong, but I have tickets to go see Spider-Man Far From Home today, so I'm going to be running off to do that instead. Until next time, bye.